Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will's weak moment, Luna's alluring text? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna devises a new daring move over the week. The young lady will send Will Spencer, her crush, an alluring text message. Even though Electra Forrester attacks her adversary, is it possible that could falter and succumb to temptation? Let's discuss what might happen with this plot as you continue reading. Luna's attention appears to be divided, and it's definitely not in the appropriate places. Luna is obsessed with John Finnegan half the time. She then spends the other half of her time daydreaming about Will. After being turned down by Finn once more, Luna is likely to be thinking about Will again for the next week. Perhaps the idea is that Luna's obsessions become more perilous when her father is absent. Returning to the present, Luna will gain insight into how to establish a connection with Will. Sheila Carter Sharp hears Luna's idea. Sheila cautions her granddaughter, nevertheless, that this is not a wise choice. Luna ought to pay attention to the villain who has changed. If supervillain Sheila warns you that something will go wrong, heed her warning. However, Luna disregards Sheila's advice. Luna, being the mischievous young lady that she is, sends Will a seductive and scandalous text message. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the two girls argue after sending each other the SMS. Will has previously been quite forthcoming with Electra regarding Luna's advances. Therefore, there is no reason to believe that he will conceal anything from her this time. Additionally, there is the official spoiler that Electra and Luna fight viciously. Sheila is actually compelled to separate them. Electra had previously confronted Luna. At one point, Electra even took Luna's arm. However, it has never progressed further that. Unless she's very provoked, Electra doesn't seem violent. Electra would be enraged by a simple text message, but she probably wouldn't go violent. Could it be that something truly occurs that causes Electra to become violent with Luna? Does Will give in to Luna because he's having a bad day? It wouldn't be difficult to see Luna adding sweetener to Will's green tea or perhaps giving him some of Penelope Poppy's enchanted mints. Any other kind of betrayal of Electra would be difficult to imagine. For doing this, Rich Forrester is a cold narcissist. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, everyone can now agree that Rich Forrester is a frigid narcissist. And the reason for it is that he repeatedly does the same thing to the women in his life, including Brooke Logan. That's because he consistently makes promises that he repeatedly fails to fulfill. In addition to that, he is a huge hypocrite. He claims that Brooke hurts other people, but in reality, he has wounded her so frequently that his admirers have lost count. A narcissist would do that, wouldn't they? Needless to say, a number of followers expressed their opinions on social media over the issue. I think the problem is Rich thinks she'll always be there no matter what I wish. Some people have even said in their comments. The number of times Rich has left Brooke crying on the floor because he has reunited with Taylor, noted another show critic. I am unable to tolerate Rich Forrester. All in all, a really awful character. To be honest, Brooke should have been content with a rotating cast of men who weren't named Forrester, and Rich should have been the one lusting after her for years on end. Additionally, this comment was made. The entire story is absurd. This one has been overwritten by the authors. The number of Brooke/Rich reunions over the years is beyond me. Incredibly delusional. Was Carter the cause of Daphne's obsession? Carter asked Daphne to return to his home. However, he had no desire to hook up with her. Despite their connection, Carter wanted to let her know that they had no chance. He disclosed that he was reclaiming Hope. Hope was confronted by Carter regarding her love for Liam. He was informed by Hope that she did not want Liam to return. All she stated was that he was dying and she wanted to spend every moment with him. Carter felt relieved when he finally grasped what Hope and Liam were saying. They both felt they were destined to be together. Hope was the only lady Carter had for him, he informed Daphne. Daphne, though, believes he is mistaken. She really believes that they would make a better couple. Daphne became delirious instead of delightful. She keeps thinking that Carter isn't interested in her. She has never experienced rejection, so she doesn't believe it. Typically, she would be pursued by both men and women, not the other way around. Perhaps Carter should keep an eye on his back. Daphne hinted during the B&B episode that she isn't accustomed to having her heart broken and doesn't typically fall in love. The kind of lady that breaks hearts is Daphne. She can grow fixated with Carter as a result of her lovesickness. She could initially think about returning home to Paris, but she will ultimately decide to stay. Even if it's a man whose heart belongs to someone else, Daphne is accustomed to obtaining what she wants. This plotline has the potential to become a femme fatale scenario. No one is considering what she may do next. She may harm Hope or imprison Carter in a hidden dungeon. What are your thoughts? Do you think Daphne will grow fixated on Carter? Does Carter have something to withhold from Hope? Carter had a curious expression on his face when he gave Hope a hug at the conclusion of Wednesday's program. She said that she desired to be with him and that she loved him. Carter was certain she desired Liam. He had heard her say that she wanted to spend as much time as possible with Liam. After all, Hope revealed the secret of Liam. She explained to Carter that she had told him such things because her ex-husband was dying. But it did sound as though Hope wanted Liam back. We were even persuaded. Hope expressed her sadness for the hurt she had caused Liam, and her continued love for him. She was determined to have Carter, though. Let's recall the expression on his face. Did Hope just say something that confused him? Or did he feel bad about it? This might imply that Carter is concealing something significant from Hope. One that might have something to do with French relations. Daphne wanted to please Carter, so she followed him back to his loft the previous evening. Carter's thoughts were far away. Hope and her words to Liam were on his mind constantly. What transpired beyond that point was not visible to us. Was Daphne told to go home by Carter? Or did something take place? They may be keeping this startling secret since Daphne and Carter may have hooked up. The pleasant reunion between Carter and Hope might be ruined by this turn of events. Daphne is returning to Paris, according to the spoilers. What if, 9 months later, she brings a baby back to Los Angeles? We suspect Daphne isn't finished with Carter just yet. Forrester Creations seek Hope again, but with one requirement. Nobody anticipated Hope's decision to rejoin Forrester Creations. Out of generosity, Steffi extended an invitation for her to return. Since Liam wants them to keep their differences amicable for the benefit of their families, the two decided to do so. He knows that he caused the rift between them. Fans responded to Hope's homecoming on the SoapCentral.com message boards. Some people think that Steffi inserted a covert clause into Hope's contract. Hope for the future does not necessarily return with her. Instead, Hope is given a new role within the organization. But what if Steffi also decides that HFTF won't continue but she'll find a place for Hope, maybe as Katie or Brooke's assistant? The original poster posed. Hope might have been demoted. The user wrote, would Hope embrace a new opposition or would she shudder at the prospect of a demotion? Supporters expressed their opinions about Hope rejoining FC. Some contended that since Carter was asked to rejoin them as their attorney, Hope should be allowed to return to her previous role. He took over FC by using his position and law degree. Why shouldn't Hope be taken back since she was just along for the ride? A fan questioned.